Hello, and welcome back to Homestead. I don't really know what we're going to be doing today, but we are going to figure it out. Well, first, some little things to get out of the way. I was messing around with the shaders, so the video might look a little bit different. I think it looks a lot better, in my own humble personal opinion. I'm not sure how much different it looks, but I like it. I was thinking maybe today we could build some kind of base, but I am not a builder. Usually, Lil does that kind of stuff, and I just sort of gather the materials for it. So we're gonna have to flex some muscles I've never really flexed before. So I was thinking, this mod pack is very like whimsical. I was thinking of doing like a magic inspired base, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really a builder, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult for me. So that's what we're going to do today, probably. Gosh, that's so pretty. Look at that. The skull kind of ruins it, but yeah, that's gorgeous. And there's also a lot of like decorative mods in this. Like you can see, we've got tables. Ooh, that's fun. Bamboo thatch. I'm guessing that's for a roof. And I think there's even like a roof mod, so you can get like diagonal roofs. Blooming paper panel. I don't know what that is. That could be cool. I don't know what it is though. Okay, I'm curious about this. Let's look at it. Oh, oh, okay. Hmm, interesting. So could, oh, diagonal windows. Oh, it's a window. Oh, here's all the different kinds of beds. Oh, I love that one. Ooh, heck yeah. Oh, that's so nice. Mud bricks. Oof, I don't know about that. Is there another way to make them, maybe? Looks like it's just mud bricks. I mean, that makes sense, because it's like shingled. I actually don't know how to make mud. Do you just have to find it? Oh, mud in a water bottle. Okay. I got mighty distracted. Oh, hey. That was kind of rude. I kind of have an idea. I saw a TikTok of like a fantasy sort of house that I liked the look of. Custom mobs, cozy crumbs, fernling. Oh, cool, mushling. Ooh, the mushling glows at night. Cozy crumbs. One honey bottle, one wheat, one red mushroom. Okay. Let's go out, I think. Let me clear up my inventory a bit. I need to get like a proper storage system going at some point. Also, I saw you can make weapons with this, which is really cool. Alright, so first order of business, we need to get some building blocks, I think. So let's go find some trees we like. Oh jeez, that was a loud noise that scared me. Okay, let's see what these look like. They're blue, and they turn blue. Nice. Yeah, I like that. We might use that for like our roof. That could be fun. Blue roof. I was thinking maybe a purple roof, but that might be kind of hard to come by. I don't know if there's a purple wood. So, I was thinking we could just go exploring, see what kind of building materials we can find. I like mossy cobblestone, so. Blue leaves. I wonder what kind of... I don't know what direction to go in. Should I just... Well, I came from that way, so maybe I just keep going straight? I have waypoints, so... I should be fine. What kind of wood do you give? Oh, your fur. Okay. I have more of these. Keep all the saplings. But yeah, maybe we'll just keep going this way, see what we can find. Oh, I thought his eyes were red for some reason. Whoa, there's a lot of wolves here. I feel like this would be a good place for, like, farms. Like if we build, like, an iron farm or something. A sign post. Oh. Advancement made. Should I go that way then? Oh. Looks like there's wolves around. Yeah. Thanks for the free wool, buddy. Lots of free wool. Yellow wildflower. Ah, I can never escape the friggin' ants. Oh, anthill. I'm very tempted to break that, but I'm not going to. Am I even going in the right direction anymore? Conch fungus. Oh, a beehive. Cool. Oh, yes! It's my favorite Minecraft flower. Lily of the Valley. I don't think I'm even going in the right direction anymore for the village thing that I saw. Oh, hi. That was a scary noise. Okay, bye. Yeah, so I think actually I was supposed to be going that way. So, Sakura Grove. Oh, nice. Weeping Witch for. Ooh, I want to go there. Psycho Woods. Okay, you know what? Aspen Boreal. Huh, okay. So, you know what? Let's start heading back in the direction of home. And go that way instead. Gardenia, cool. Snapdragon, sure. Oh, hi. You scared me. So, I'm finding a lot of stuff to put outside my house. Not a lot of stuff to build my house with. Well, isn't that pretty? Man, I love being underwater. I might have to build like a viewing thing underneath my house so that I can see like underwater somewhere. Because I do love the way that looks. I feel like it would be cool to have like a, what do you call it? Like a tree, like a grove. Just have a bunch of different types of trees everywhere. I feel like that would be really cool. Oh, there's one of those blue trees. Fernling. You're one of those, this mod pack exclusively, tameable things. I need cozy crumbs for that, which I think I need, honey for. Anyway, blue tree. I'm getting distracted again. Oh, what's this? Oh, wait, this is the stuff that surrounds my house. Oh, okay, so I didn't need to do that. I just... Oops. Anyway, you. Oh, you're spruce. Okay, well, I like spruce. Not what I was expecting with the blue leaves, but I like it. I have a feeling, like, obviously... Oh, a cat! And a turkey. Um, obviously I don't actually know this, it's just kind of like a hunch. but I feel like if I attack an ant, a bunch of ants are gonna come after me. So, not gonna do that, even though I really don't like the way they sound. This place is like cotton candy. Oh, Saika. Kaika? Oh, what's that? I don't know how to say. Oh, that straight up broke my axe. Okay. What do you look like? Why does my inventory look like that? Stop. Oh, it's like a maroon color. That's fun. Our backpack's getting kind of full, which is vaguely concerning. Are you aggressive? Doesn't seem like it. You are scary, though. What is this? Nothing. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at the rays of light. I will never get over having shaders. Am I still going in the right direction? I am not. I need to go down. Is this fir? Doesn't look like pine. Black forest. Pine sapling. Fir sapling. So it must be like a... Ooh, black rose. It must be like a quest to get a bunch of different kinds of saplings. Weeping Witch Forest. Hey, that's where I'm going. Damn, 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 double damn. Okay. Well, we're going to the Weeping one anyway, so that's cool. I didn't know I was following a quest. I didn't mean to. Yeah, witch tears. Ooh. Witch hazel log. Trying to find a tree that isn't that big. Oh, that's some interesting generation right there. Whispers of the Wilds. Witch tears. Witch hazel blossom. And a witch hat reduces magical damage. Ooh. Witching time. Yeah, so I'd have to switch it out. How much armor does it give? Only one. But it's a vibe. Nice. Not quite what I was expecting, but I don't hate it. And I get a thing for it, so. Oh, that's pretty, with all the leaves falling. Oh, my backpack's getting full. Okay, we probably have enough inventory space for one more new biome. Is this the rose field? Oh yeah. That's so awesome. So many different kinds of roses too. Ooh, and a fox up ahead. Seems kind of tiny, unfortunately, but it's... That is very bright red. I want you. Oh, is this a red spruce maybe? Because there's a blue one. Oh, horses. Yeah, I think this is a red spruce. I kind of want it. Oh, hello. Yeah, red spruce sapling. Cool. Well, this is the grove. Okay. Kinda... Are you cherry blossom? Yeah! Pink wood. Ooh, and it gave me cherries. Nice. Was this mangrove? No, sakura. Oh, this is different. Okay. Ooh, redwood. Heck yeah. Right? Yeah. Cool. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh. Okay, so I know we made our home in the Scarisvale area, but look at this. Would anybody be opposed to me making a home in the rose fields? Because I just feel like it's such a vibe. I know there aren't... I don't think there's really any... Oh, blueberries attacking me. I don't think there are really any water sources here. There is a lava pit. Of course, there's no water, but there's lava. I don't know. It's not very flat. It's kind of... Oh, that was close. Lots of creepers over there. I feel like there's a lot less lag around this area too, and there's no ants. It's not very flat, but where I was planning on staying wasn't very flat either. Moving all of our stuff over here is gonna be a nightmare though. But we don't need to be close to a village, it's just nice. There are a lot of pillagers around this area though, it looks like. We will think on it. Let's head home for now. But then again, this also feels very magical. I don't know, y'all. Actually, we should build a house up here. With that backdrop, and that view. Have to cut down that tree. But, something to think about. I feel like we should figure out what the color palette of our house is gonna look like, and then we can sort of go from there on what we think the... Ow. On what we think the... Ow. On what we think the, best biome would be for it. Okay, so these are the types of wood we got today. Obviously we know what birch, oak, and spruce look like. And I had dark oak planks, but I don't think I had any logs, so that's kind of out of the question until I find some more. These are the new ones. We have Kaika? I don't know how to say it. Which is like a nice red. It's not too bright of a red, which I like. And then the fir, which kind of looks like dirty almost. I feel like that'd be good for like a basement. The witch hazel, when you strip it, you get like these gold veins, which I feel like is really cool. And obviously like the green. Pine turns into like this kind of white, off-white beige sort of thing, which I like. And then sakura has black logs, but very bright red. It's almost like a neon pink. And then the blue, which is the skyrus, which is surrounding us. Those are the types of woods we got. And I just noticed my witch's hat is losing durability, which I don't like, because I don't like the idea of losing it, so. I feel like a white sort of wall would be cool. But then what color do we do for the frame, and what color do we do for the roof? Oh wow, look at that. Aurora Borealis. I don't know. I feel like the green is just a bit too much, maybe. But maybe like over a more widespread sort of look, it would look better. I like the calm gentleness of the blue though, so that might be what we go with. We can always change it out later too. If it was a lighter green, I think I might go with the witch hazel, but it's a very bright green. Just kind of feels like a bit much. See, now that's a light green. Ooh, I like that too. Let's see, can we find a willow? Where's the nearest willow forest? 3,000 blocks away. Do we want to go on an adventure for this green wood? Or do we want to just stick with the blue? Well, I think we've decided we're sticking with the pine and the sakura, so we'll do some farming of those at the very least, and we can figure out the roof color later. What the heck is happening right now? Is that... confused. What the heck is that? Is it underground? Guys, am I going crazy? Oh. What the heck? I didn't even get anything for that. Bro was just jamming for no reason. Sure. I have absolutely no clue what the heck that was or why it happened. Um, Back to what we were doing. Oh, nice. Well, isn't that cozy? Oh, man. How nice is that? Okay, so we got a bunch of this and this. Put the saplings away. Should be enough to at least make a dent in it, I think. So, now that we have our sort of building blocks and our palette, now we gotta decide where we're gonna live. I don't know if I want to go too far, because I have quite a bit of stuff. So, you know, maybe we do go on top of the mountain over there. So let's just grab our building materials. It's still raining? Oh, no. Rain's gone. Oh, what a beautiful day. Let's go see how it looks up here with like the sun rising and stuff, because the sunrise has gotta be, you know, gotta have a good view of the sunrise wherever we settle. We'll have to build like a little glider opens. What does that mean? Okay. I don't know what the glider does, but I think I have a theory, so we're gonna test it. I love the mist. Oh, there it goes. Oh, so if I double click, or if I double jump, okay, I can like glide down. So I was right in my theory, kind of. I don't know. I also don't know if I want to settle in a place that doesn't have like actual grass. I just don't know. I'm being really picky. It's like I don't want rocky grass, but I also don't want like I have hiccups. I don't necessarily want like that kind of like dead grass either. I don't know. I'm being very like picky. There's a forest over there. Maybe we go see about that. I like the river too. Oh, what's this? Blue egg. And another one. Okay. different kind of chicken? Are you the ones laying the blue eggs? Lavender! Oh my gosh! It's my all-time favorite plant is lavender. I freaking love lavender. Why am I stuttering so bad? It's gotta be the chickens. Am I in the forest yet? Nope, it's over here. Yeah. I think this is probably where we'll settle. It's got a nice grass color. It's close to the village. Sleeping owl? Aww. I wonder if I can tame them. Yeah, you know what? Right on the edge of the lake, like in this little area. Yeah, you know what? I like that. I've decided. I may be indecisive, but I have decided. So, now we just gotta... Hello? Fernling. How do I make the cozy crumbs? Honey, wheat, and mushrooms. Honey bottle. Yeah, you need... Actually, can I just... Okay, so I've decided on where our base is gonna go. It's gonna go here, in this area. But now I'm curious. I wonder if I can just... Okay, let me... Work in progress. I'm curious. And now I'm getting distracted again, I'm sorry. I need foxglove, but I want to find sand. Sand! Oh! I don't know what I got that for. I mean, I don't need much, but... While I'm here, I might as well get quite a bit. Okay, so I got a stone shovel worth of sand. I don't want to go back home. Hey, you! Where did you come from? Cozy oh. You sell them? I don't have any emeralds. But that's good to know. Man, it is windy over here. Oh, this already crafts 3. I'm an idiot. Stop. Okay. There it is. So. Please don't kill me. Oh, they're all mad at me. Okay, yep. I'm sorry. Okay, so we need a mushroom. Red mushroom. And we need a piece of wheat. Oh, it gives us 3. Lap bottle. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I'm curious. Okay. Back to the house building. Now that I am no longer distracted. Where's that little guy? What was he, a fernling? You still around here, buddy? Does he show up on the map? I don't know if he does. Because I don't know, I think these might be modded creatures, but then owls are definitely modded too, and they show up, so I don't know what the little dots are. Okay. Well, if the fernling decides to come back, I'm ready for him this time. So let's clear an area. I don't know. I should probably start building the frame of this, that way I know how big I need it to be. We will keep the cozy crumbs on us, just in case. Okay, so I think we're gonna do the base of the house with cobblestone bricks, because I actually really like the way they look. I wonder, actually, now that I think about it, can I make mossy cobblestone bricks? I tried that. Do I have to, why can't I do it? Guys. Oh, this is mossy stone, not mossy cobblestone. How do I turn it into mossy cobblestone? Let's see how it looks with the... I mean, it doesn't really fit. I don't know. We'll see. So I am following like a video um on building this house. Obviously, you know, since this is modded, I'm taking some creative liberties using some different blocks, but like the blueprint is all the same. So I'm going to do my best. God, I hope I remember to put that video in the description below if you would like to see it. I originally saw it in a TikTok when I was looking for like general vibes for the house that I wanted to build. They like linked to a YouTube video, and that is what I am watching. That way I don't have to like count blocks or anything. So since this isn't an original idea, and I'm just kind of stealing it, I don't know how much of this video is going to be about the building of the house. I haven't really decided yet. Because, you know, I am using modded stuff, so I feel like it will be interesting enough to watch, even though, you know, I didn't come up with the house design on my own. I am using, like, different blocks and such. So there is still a little bit of creativity involved, but I don't know. I know a lot of people get weird about, like, following build tutorials and stuff, but honestly, I'm not really a builder in Minecraft, and Like, I've helped build houses in real life, fun fact, but when it comes to Minecraft, I don't know. Like, in creative, sure, but I have this worry of, like, messing up while I'm building, and or like building something that I hate, and having to take, like, then you've wasted potential hours of your life building something that you don't even like. And, you know, and then you have to potentially take hours to take it back down so that you can build something you do like. And, I feel like for most people, that's fine. But I am a incredibly busy person. I have a full-time job. I do a lot of caretaking in my family. So I don't have the time to waste. I like to make time for other hobbies, and then I also have to work. I've got a lot of appointments because I have a lot of health issues. So it's just, I don't really have the time. So it's just nice to be able to have like something just to follow that I know what it'll look like. I know it'll look good. Although I say that, but I am changing the blocks, but the structure looked good. So, I know a lot of people get like pretentious about it, but if people didn't want their builds to be recreated, then they wouldn't post them, saying that they wanted them to be recreated. They wouldn't, or I guess I should say wouldn't post like a step-by-step tutorial on how to make it if they didn't want it to be recreated. And to me, it's always kind of felt like, kind of like building Legos. Because, like, you're following a sort of guide on how to do something. And, you know, like step-by-step instructions of building something. I don't know. It gives me the same vibe as, like, Legos. So, it's just more fun for me, basically, is what it boils down to. And it makes me feel better. Oh, I never noticed these glow in the dark. That's cool. Kind of want to put... Whoa. That is so cool. That is so pretty. Can I break these? It'd be cool to have these, like, out in front of the house. I'm just gonna put one here so that I remember to do that. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yeah, that's a wonderful, like, front garden view, or front yard view. Anyway, I mean, I guess I haven't really been out at night, so it makes sense that I wouldn't notice that they glow in the dark. But yeah, I don't know if that made any sense, but that's kind of where I'm at. Oh, I didn't even notice. We're on day 32. I might need to go get more cobblestone. I've been really busy lately. I guess I kind of already touched on that. I could expand a little bit. Like I said, full-time job, and then a lot of family stuff, unfortunately, has not been going well. Lots of like injuries and sicknesses in the family. So I've been doing a lot of caretaking in that regard. And then, I like to make time for my friends, have game nights and movie nights with them as much as I can. And then I like to make time for other hobbies. Like, I like crafting, but generally, like, building in Minecraft is wonderful, don't get me wrong. And playing in Minecraft is great, but it's not really, like, tangible, you know? Like recently, I've been getting into cross-stitching, and that's really nice because it's something that's like you can hold it in your hands, you know? So it feels, it makes you feel accomplished, you know? And these videos are for Lil, and she already knows a lot of this stuff, but, you know, it is nice to talk about, just in general. And I don't want to get, because I know other people could potentially be watching, so, you know, I don't want to get too personal or too detailed. I'm gonna get some cobblestone. But it is just nice to talk about it. You know, I've been really busy for quite a while now. It just seems like there's always something going on, you know? And I guess that's just adulthood. I'm lucky that I even have enough time for, like, hobbies and time to hang out with friends and everything. I know a lot of people don't necessarily have that. Have the time for that. Oh, we've broken a lot of stone. Oh, and we've broken a lot of logs and got a new backpack. I didn't even notice that earlier. Huh. Did that bug out? That I got the stone one. Okay, now I'm confused. Didn't even notice that earlier. Gather 10,000 logs of any type. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck for woodchuck could chuck wood? A lot. I swear I can say that. Okay, well, I guess I don't get that stone one? Or maybe it bugged out or something? I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I wanted, as I was saying, like, I understand that I'm lucky to have this time and stuff, but I always wish that there was more time, you know? I feel like pretty much everybody does, though. But I'm pretty strict on making sure I get enough sleep every night and that I have time for hobbies and all that good stuff. So, it's partially a prison of my own doing, but then, you know, extenuating circumstances as well. Oh, I didn't know you could mine lapis, but hmm, this hammer is, like, really useful. It's also part of why I like modded Minecraft is there's a lot of optimization, so it doesn't feel like you're wasting any time doing stuff, you know? I'm mining a 3x3 with one hit. It's just nice. And I have a thing about wasting time, so... Can you put a backpack inside a backpack? You can't. Actually, I think I read that there's an upgrade for that. Backpackception or something. You can put a backpack inside a backpack. I am really looking forward to decorating this, though. Oh. I love decorating. It's one of my favorite things to do. I feel like we'll need to put some stuff down in this to texture it, but for now I like it. did wrong. So I would like to make a mason's workbench, which means I need clay. Lots of eggs, which means I need to go back out to the water over this way. Yeah, I think a large part of the spikes... Oh, geez. They all gobbled at once. I think a large part of the spikes is coming from all of the eggs laying around. Actually, maybe I can make this a bit quicker by... Hear me out. If I climb up here... Actually, I should probably check. Does my glider have durability? Where is that? Oh, it does. I wonder if I can repair it. Oh, I can upgrade it. Oh. Okay, you know what? I kind of want to... Once again, getting sidetracked. I kind of want to upgrade my paraglider. Okay, iron paraglider. Get to the edge. But yeah, I do also... I am one of those people who has a... I have a bedtime. I have a time that I have to go to bed by if I want to be rested enough for work the next day. So that also, you know, plays a part in me not having any time, like I was talking about earlier. My self-imposed bedtime. Oh, I can't eat while doing this. I also kind of want to see what I look like. Oh, that's so cool. Look at me go. I love that. Oh, there's some. Okay. Does take a minute for you to go down. So, I'll grab some. Then we'll start heading back. Because I want to make a mason's workbench. Which I have to do for a quest anyway, so I don't feel like bad for doing it or anything. Yeah, the frickin' eggs. I might have to kill all the turkeys, guys. I don't want to, but... Oh? I think he heard me. Let's make a brick. Nice. Yep, that gets rid of a, or that does part of a quest. Okay, let me get some more cobblestone, put it in here, see what we can get. Whoa. Okay. Uh-oh. I kind of like those more than the ones I made. Oh, which ones do I like better? Actually, you know what? I quite like the regular. So, hopefully I can change those to something different. Yeah, I can. So I need some of these, I think. Or maybe these. Or maybe those. Or that. I like the pillar look. You know what? We'll do some of these. You know, there are people that say I'm basically a grandma, even though I'm only 22, because I have a lot of grandma-ish hobbies, you know, and a lot of grandma-ish tendencies. Like, I enjoy cross-stitching, which I've been told is a very grandma thing to do and thing to enjoy. Um, and I have a self-imposed bedtime. Oh, what's with that noise? What the heck was that? What is happening? Oh, is it breaking? Yeah. Why is it doing that? Stop. Is it because of the storm? Because it's still got some good durability. Oh. Okay, so I guess I shouldn't use that in the rain. But yeah. Oops. I can't bucket clutch. But yeah, with those hobbies, and then self-imposed bedtime, and then all of my health issues, it's just, I am very grandma-ish, unfortunately. Or fortunately, And, I'm a big fan of tea. Oh, I did this one wrong. I counted wrong. This is some really nice ambiance. Okay, the owls are awake, so I think it's nighttime. Yeah. I don't want to get rid of the rain, but I also don't want to be killed. Rude. Sad that the rain is gone. I feel like this is gonna be a pretty big friggin' house. Which is good, because with all the mods we got, you know, it'd be nice to have big rooms and stuff. And then also for decorating and everything. That will be nice. Yeah, this is like a good frame. Kinda wish I had a happy ghast so I could fly. It is nice that I don't really have to worry about fall damage, thanks to the paraglider. That's really handy. I really like that. I love modded stuff. I love how creative people can get. Oh. I didn't know I could do it like that. Well, that changes things. Time to start working on the walls, I suppose. And for that, we're gonna need the pine. Man, would you look at that? Anyway. honestly don't really know what to talk about. These videos are kind of like a bit of a nightmare for me to edit because I cannot keep a train of thought or like a train in general. I cannot keep on task with pretty much anything. Um, it's, I've talked before about like the ADHD. I have a hard time focusing and staying on task. Even, I am medicated, but even then, even with the medication, I have a hard time. Um, but I kind of wanted to talk about, I've mentioned it earlier. Um, I've been getting into cross stitching lately, which has been fun because I've done like embroidery since I was pretty friggin' young. Um, it's because, I like crafting. I'm a crafty person. Um, but I really was not, you know, I do embroidery, like I said. Um, but, ah! So a lot of people have, like, suggested to me that I try cross stitching because they're very similar. Um, but I have never, one thing that always turned me off from it was the counting. Like, there is a lot of counting involved in cross stitching. You have to count your stitches. Um, so that kind of always put me off of it. But recently I was given well, not that recently, but I was given I think it's called a stamped cross stitch pattern, which basically means it has the pattern on it. You just have to follow the guidelines. And it was really nice because it meant I didn't have to do any counting. It just made the whole thing a lot easier. And I found out that I actually quite enjoyed it, which surprised me, I'll be honest. Um, but yeah, I actually, at the time of recording this, just finished my first ever cross stitch, and I was actually pretty happy with how it came out. And I've found, because I'm one of those people who can't just do one thing. I have to do multiple things at a time. I can't just sit down and cross stitch, I've got to like listen to an audiobook or um, a podcast or watch a documentary or something. Like, I have to also be doing something. I can't just sit and make a craft, basically. I have a really hard time with that. Um, the focusing aspect of it, because I just get bored too quickly if I don't have something else also going on. So the nice thing about cross stitch that I figured out is it's very similar to things like diamond painting and embroidery, where it's pretty, when you're not counting at least, it's pretty tedious. The nice thing is you don't have to really think about it while you're doing it, you can just kind of do it. So that makes it pretty easy to focus on, like an audiobook, or when I finished the one I was doing today, I actually was watching a documentary. Actually, I think this is supposed to be on this side. Well, it was actually more of a video essay on House of Leaves, which is actually a book I read maybe a year ago. Actually, it was probably closer to 2 years ago now that I think about it. Um, it was a hot minute ago. Um, it was a really good book. I didn't really understand all of it, which I think is the case for most people who read it. It's a bit of a twisting, turning, kind of confusing book, but I enjoyed it, and so I was watching this video essay there was this guy who was like explaining some more connections and everything, stuff that you might have missed kind of thing. And it was very enlightening and very fun. It was nice because I got that done. I got to feel like I was being productive while also learning, which is something that I like. But yeah, I think that's why I've been having, such a fun time with cross stitching. It's also part of why, like, in Minecraft, I enjoy mining because it's productive in that you are doing something, you're gathering resources, it's good, but it's also pretty mindless, so you can just sort of put on a podcast or a YouTube video or a movie or something and go on and do it. So I think that's part of why um, I'm enjoying making these videos so much, because while you may not be able to tell, because I have a hard time doing something and talking at the same time, because once again, focus issues, it gives me something else to do other than just playing, There's multiple things to focus on, and I always have more fun, even if I'm not very good at it. I always have more fun doing more than one thing at once. It means I don't get bored as easily, because I am unfortunately very easily bored. And while, because I just recently got back on medication, while the medication does help me do things that I don't want to do, such as boring things, um, it's not foolproof, So I still have like these little, I don't want to call them hacks because they're not really hacks, but I have these little things that I do to help me actually do stuff. And another thing is I have a hard time just watching a video. I can't just sit down and watch a YouTube video. So it's kind of, I can't just do one or the other. I have to mix them. So even if there is a video that I really want to watch, I probably won't be able to just... What the heck was that? I didn't like that. The laughing? Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I can't just sit down and watch a movie or a YouTube video. I need to have something else going on too, even if I really want to watch said movie or YouTube video. So it's really helpful to be able to have like a craft that I can do. That way I'm not like getting bored or going stir crazy, or it helps me focus. Anyway, that's my little ADHD rant done. It's an interesting disorder to have. I'll tell you that much. And yeah, another thing I've been thinking about recently is, so I've been visiting the hospital a lot lately, going to the hospital a lot lately, for a variety of reasons, but said hospital is a hospital that I actually used to work in. So it's very weird because, obviously I'm there in regular clothes. So everybody assumes that I don't know where anything is, I don't know basically anything about anything. Which I can't hold against them because I used to treat visitors and patients the same way. Um, but it's weird having all these things explained to you when you already know them, you know? And you don't want to like correct them because you don't want to bring or be like, yeah, I already know this, because that comes across as like very, I don't know, conceited, egotistical, rude, I guess. So you just kind of have to sit there and listen to them give a spiel about stuff that you already know, and it's really weird. Another weird part about it, to me at least, is that, I used to work with these people, like, regularly. Like, I saw them all the time, every day, and none of them recognized me. Which, to be fair, my department was very small. I was in security, so there was only like, when I started, there was only like 13 of us. Um, they were expanding around the time I left, so there were a few more of us, but there weren't a lot of us. And a hospital is a big place with a lot of departments. But yeah, nobody, these people that I worked alongside with years went through traumatic experiences with, all this stuff. None of them recognized me. And like I said, I don't like hold it against them or anything because I get it. I probably wouldn't recognize them outside of scrubs either. This is the wrong side. Where's the entrance? Is it over here? Yes. Um, yeah, I probably wouldn't recognize them outside of scrubs. So I can't really, like, hold it against them, you know? But it's weird, basically, is the point that I'm getting at. It's just weird to go from seeing people every day and oftentimes being the person that people ask questions to, only to have that change and suddenly, you go from everybody assuming that you know pretty much everything to kind of assuming that you don't know anything. It's weird. But yeah. And the weird part was too, I walked past some of the coworkers that were actually in my department, and they didn't seem to recognize me either. They just kind of walked right by me with no recognition in their eyes. I think one of them even looked directly at me. Once again, this was somebody I saw every day, and he just no recognition at all. I'm not complaining, I'm just expressing how weird that is. You know, to go from somebody that you saw like 40 hours a week, every week, they become like a big-ish part of your life, and they just, no recognition whatsoever. It's just so weird. And I'm sure like the same can be said about like friends and stuff, like old friends that maybe like you recognize from school, but they don't recognize you at all. I'm sure it's a similar feeling where it's just like, this is weird. Like, I know you. I know all about your life. I know all about all these things about you. I know your family. I know. And you don't even recognize me. You don't even know that I know these things. It's just weird. It's sort of just an experience I've been having lately that, it's not really on my mind, but I was thinking about it a little bit. Just like, I don't want to say absurdity, because that's not quite right. It's not absurd, it's just odd, you know? But yeah, now that I'm not really, like, doing anything, I don't really know what to talk about in this video. Like, I'm not really exploring, I'm just following a guide and building a house, which, there is some variety to it, like I said earlier, because it's like, I'm following it, but once again, we're in modded, so it's just kind of loosely inspired. Like, the structure's the same, but a lot of the blocks are different. Well, actually, I think every single block has been different so far. And obviously, I think this video includes an interior. I'm just gonna do the interior completely on my own. It's really just the structure that I'm following. Just the bones of the house. This could actually be like the, what was it called? Like this kind of roof, maybe? Does mean that I need to find mud. Wearable water. Okay, would anybody be mad if I got distracted again and went and made one of those? Because that could actually be really cool. Because I think what this does is it gives you like constant light, even when it's dark. Like you don't need to hold a torch. And if that is the case, then that is awesome. Should probably make it waterproof too, huh? Glass panes. I could probably. I don't know where I'd put all my sand. It's probably back in the house. I still don't know. I feel like I heard laughing earlier, and it really freaked me out, and I don't know what happened with that. If I was hearing things, if it was just something that sounded like laughter and actually wasn't. I'm also gonna have to move all these farms. Oh yeah, I think I've got like a circle of light following me around now. And it's waterproof. Okay, sorry for the abrupt ending, but I actually recorded this a while ago and didn't realize how long it was. And I'm trying to keep my videos around an hour long each. So we're gonna stop this one here and we'll pick it back up later. But awkward ending, but that's where we're ending. I'm still figuring out this whole YouTube thing, so please bear with me. But I hope you enjoyed. Come back for the next one, maybe, if you feel like it. And I don't know what else to say, so I'm just gonna stop it there. Bye.